Welcome to our last of stream of this year, the last stream of Mob Cake. We are Mob Cake. Today we will be working on making some packages that were packaged in Nix packages more visible. Maybe we will put them at the top level. We'll see. Yanis, take command.
Taking command. So, Dawn, please take the helm, and then we'll be Priyanshu and Rob. So it's the same as yesterday, the order.
Sharing screen. Here's a terminal. Nix packages. This is our branch. Mob start 7 here. Here's the list.
So maybe you can.
I'll show you in the REPL where this is. Minimal bootstrap. So there are the top level ones, top level attributes here, and they're under stage 0 POSIX. There are all these attributes. So we took all these and we put them in this notes.md file at the root. And then we started going through them. And each one that we thought it is irrelevant, we should not make it more visible, we placed a tilde before it. And it doesn't mean that we made a decision regarding any of the ones that don't have a tilde. It's just an initial pass. And this is where we reached.
Okay. Well, so I imagine then what we're going to do, we're going to finish this list and then going to go through the list again via the ones that haven't been crossed out. Agreed? Right. Okay. Let's carry on with that one then.
Hex 0. And there's hex 0 seed and there's hex 2. What I can do is this hex 0 meta description. It's a minimal assembler for bootstrapping. I think I can do also what else is in meta homepage. Okay. This looks like a legit program. Detached it. Tab detach. Okay. A place for public review of the POSIX port of stage 0 by Orion S.J. Jeremiah. Follow. If there was any other network, I'd follow as well. So let's look at the reading. Stage 0 POSIX. This repository contains all the various parts needed to bootstrap the following. MESCC tools, which is a different repo containing M1 Blood Elf, Get Machine Hex 2, and Game, and MESCC tools extra containing all these things. M2 Planet. It bootstraps all these from a single 256 byte seed, which you will find in the folder bootstrap seeds. Let's see what we're talking about. Bootstrap seeds. And that's a Git submodule. So here's the other repo. Here are the bare minimal binary seeds for every host architecture. Never trust anything in here. You have been warned. X0 can be approximated with some command. Came optional seed can be replaced by any shell of your choice as it is just a minimal shell written in hex 0. It is assumed that you should replace this with something you personally audited and trust. So I went back. Seed. Fine. The ultimate goal is for this to bootstrap all the way up to GCC. Thanks to the wonderful people on Bootstrapable and their hard work, False Linux Live Bootstrap, it is done. Everything you need to go from hex 0 to GCC plus Guile is just a kame.run away. There's only one missing part that is not bootstrappable from the hex 0 seed, a kernel. This issue was solved in live bootstrap thanks to the wonderful work done by Rick Masters and Gabor Stefanik in this Iron Mail builder hex 0.git, and thus solved up to the firmware level. We're seeking hardware developers who wish to chase this all the way down to transistors. This repository currently supports MD64, x86, AR64, and RISC-V, 32 and 64-bit architectures to run the entire bootstrap process in the safest way. Run the following command matching your architecture: bootstrap seeds POSIX MD64 came optional seed. Bootstrap seeds POSIX. Those are all the different architectures. This uses the came seed rather than relying on your shell. In this stage of the bootstrap process, we use a very minimal came. It does not support all of the same arguments and features as full came. Does support line comment, string collection. So came is some kind of a shell.
Seems that way.
CD set. The bootstrap is all about trust. You should verify each of these programs from the hex C0 monitor up to MES2 along with the came seed and the came run files. If you can, there are some efforts to attempt to make it easier to verify these binaries. It is done primarily by rewriting the lowest level programs in assembly so that you can recompile them. Checking the hashes match. If they do, verify only the higher level source since you know that source has the same instruction as the lower level source. This repository uses submodules, so you need to clone this repo using git clone recursive. If you have already cloned it, run git submodule update with init or after a pull. Be sure to do git submodule update recursive. Note that this readme may not answer all your questions. If you're still wondering things like what is a cam.run, see the other repositories readme, which might answer some more tool-specific questions. We hang out in the Barrett Chat IRC network in the Bootstrapable channel. Full summary of the tools can be found here. It's my time.
Thank you, Don, for reading that out. Take command, please.
Grant should take the helm, please.
Taking the helm. Gonna start the timer.
Font size.
All right. Do you want me to open the repo?
Let's see. We need to decide which of these things are worth getting into top level.
Mm-hmm.
So open the editor and show us our list, please.
Right. So we got scrolling down. Right.
Hex 0. I don't know what that is. Go try to find this particular thing.
All right.
Actually, open Nix packages, open the file. There should be a hex 0 file.
Oh, okay. So I'll check it. Oh, this is a search.
Try something like minimal and then hex 0.
You mean a pattern, sir? Okay, minimal hex 0. Nope, it's searching through. There, we do have it.
Open it. Fetch URL line 19. Here's the URL. Please go to
This
well, kind of, because you see it's
GitHub
not.
or GitHub.
Yeah,
Just pick
Bootstrap
the
seeds.
architectures at the top.
Sorry.
Bootstrap seeds.
Yeah. I'm just gonna brand Bootstrap seeds. Right.
This is the first submodule that we already visited, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does this? Try building it, seeing what we get.
Building this one specifically.
Yes, very specifically.
Okay. This is. So I'm gonna open a terminal right here. Expel dots. Wait, this would
It's
be just stage
minimal
0.
not quite.
Okay.
Minimal bootstrap dot stage 0 something.
And then dot hex 0. Okay,
Mhm.
trying. Wait, I'm gonna dash L with it.
I think you'll not get a single line of build output because there's nothing to build, right? Like, this is literally the only thing that doesn't build.
Right.
See what's in it. It's not one, it's result. Pancho, I lost your voice.
Yeah,
No,
can't hear you.
cannot hear.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you were saying that what is it?
It is result. And if you can't ls it, it means it's not a directory. It's a
Yes.
file.
Okay.
Try.
Start.
So this is the seed, the raw seed for that
Mhm.
for that architecture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in your case, you've got the AMD64 one.
Right.
So I don't see a reason why this would not be top level, but I do see a little bit of a problem with, like, we gotta pick a better, maybe a better name for this. Like, we have to do some name spacing here.
Mm.
Right.
So let's go to our file.
Mhm.
I mean, the note.
Okay.
The notes file.
Notes. Yep. Going below.
Right, hex 0. And I'm a little bit confused because I see hex. We built hex 0, right? Not hex 0 seed.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? What's hex 0 seed? Can you go to the file again, the source file?
Yeah. So there is a hex 0 seed right here.
Yeah.
And
Hex
interesting.
0
It has.
seed seems to be the builder.
That's right.
So what is that? Can you? So actually, I'm sorry. Hex zero seed is the repo we opened. So the raw. The builder is hex zero seed and args. You see the args?
Mm-hmm.
The builder is hex zero seed. And where is source from?
Source.
Line 31 source is
Yeah,
used.
that's imported on line 4.
Okay, so it's shared source. It's stage 0, right? Does that make sense? Okay, it's stage 0, and then rotate.
Nothing to Nix.
Take command.
Alright, taking command. Rob, please take that.
Taking the helm. Let's see. Okay. I got the notes open.
We were at X0 seed.
So the builder is hex 0 seed, which means that's definitely an executable because it takes 2 arguments.
Yes.
One is whatever that is, right? The hex 0, the architecture, and dot hex 0. And the other argument is, and placeholder is, I think, some function that is in scope all the time, in like the prelude or whatever you want to call it, scope all the time. I think it like it returns a path that is like the out path. That makes sense. The store out path.
Yeah.
Or like will be, because you don't know it until you obtain the hash for the build thing. Does that make sense? Well, maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe you do know it because before build, the hash is of the derivation, not the result of running the build. So yeah, I think you do. It's known at this point, but I'm not sure. So we have hex 0 seed, which is some executable.
Yes.
And we have, and that is architecture specific. And we have hex 0, which is whatever was being built by that. So perhaps within the context, let's say we make a new top level package set in Nix packages for stage 0 things. Maybe we I don't know if we should move this entire one because maybe it does make sense to move this entire thing into the top level, the stage 0, so it doesn't live under minimal bootstrap. But we need to take a look at it more carefully. But for now, hex 0 seed and hex 0, maybe these are reasonable names under this adder set. I mean, whoever did this is probably smart enough to pick good names. What is hex 2?
All right, let's see what hex 2 is. Doesn't look like there's a separate file here. Wasn't it?
How about we like kind of flow with that idea? Let's say, okay, hex 2 is whatever hex 2 is, and chem is whatever chem is, and chem minimal. Otherwise, what more do we have under stage 0 posits?
Let's see.
So there's M1, M2 above. We kind of skip them or?
Here, let me bring this whole thing up. So we have M1 and M2. I don't think there's anything else.
You see, but there's the ones we right. It's not above. It's
it's as I say, it's just this.
So you see, base address is not a derivation. That's why we that's been kind of canceled. I don't know. We said, okay, this doesn't, whatever it is, even if it's not. So there's a couple of, at least a couple. Call package is just a normal thing to have in a scope. Blood Elf 0. Forgive me, I don't remember what that is. Can you take a look at it in the repo?
Yes. Let's open up a new repo here. So we had what? Minimal.
What's that?
Minimal bootstrap. Stage 0 and was it Blood Elf? Great name.
Blood Elf 0. It looks like it is a derivation, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to get is there a description? Let's see, meta. Collection of tools written for use in bootstrapping.
Okay, so just another one of those tools. I would kind of I would at this point remove the tilde there.
Yeah. Okay.
So tilde for this package, that tilde means not a derivation, I suppose. Base address is some string, and call package is call package. The rest of them seem like tools from that big project called Stage 0 POSIX. Scroll down.
Scrolling down.
Sources. I think, so what is sources? I think sources is like an other set of, sorry, that's not, no.
Oh, I was just trying to see what it was.
But it's not SRC. Sources, wait. Minimal bootstrap sources, 968.
Oh, minimal, okay, sorry. Minimal bootstrap sources. Let's see, hold on, let me go.
Derivation that is a source. You can build it and take a look inside. I think the source code also explains what this is.
Okay.
Rotate.
Let's rotate.
All right. Nothing to next. Actually, no, I think I did have it change. Hold on. Mob next. Okay. There we go. Next.
All right. Rob, take command.
All right. Taking command. Giannis, could you take the helm?
Taking the helm, starting the timer. What's the branch name?
So we were on.
Do a git fetch. Oh, actually, yeah. Do a git fetch.
It's done before. It's cleared before.
Git fetch NGI.
Wait, you're in NGI packages?
Oh, go back to Nix packages.
Nix.
Oh, I'm in Nix packages. Oh, what's happened? Sorry, my terminal.
The terminal isn't here.
That's weird. I thought it was a bit weird. I didn't see that in the fetch.
It's taking its time here.
Yeah, I don't even think we should have use flake dot here. There's nothing useful here.
Should I just cut it and restart?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's done now. Right.
Yeah, git fetch NGI.
Or do I need
It's
to
probably
say
fetching upstream.
Yep.
Or all?
No, I think the default for Giannis's repo is NGI.
Or it's per branch. There's a default per branch.
Cool.
Right.
And then you can mob start. Okay, so we were trying to build. Was it minimal? The minimal.
I would say look at the source for this.
Minimal bootstrap. Okay, so just look at the source. So can we bring up the REPL?
REPL.
Or
That's the Nix source.
you want to look at the Nix source? Okay. Let's just go to
Right.
No, forget the REPL. So let's go and bring up. So go find the stage 0 -POSIX directory, which looks like it was a top one.
Oh, sorry.
I think that's it.
Control P.
Sorry, getting two different commands here. So do you want me to click on one of these, or?
I think it's right there, right? The top, that one that you got highlighted, isn't that?
That's Notes MD.
Sorry, the one below that.
Yep. So I open this one.
Okay, so we're in Bootstrap sources.
Yep.
I think we wanted Bootstrap sources, not.
There's a big comment above the top.
Okay.
So package source files for the first bootstrapping stage. We don't have access to utilities such as fetchgit and fetchzip, since this is the part of the bootstrap process and would introduce a circular dependency. The only tool we have to fetch source trees is import Nix fetch URL with the unpack option, taking an R file as input. This requires source tarballs to be repackaged to build. Use Nix build, Nix packages, make minimal sources. Make minimal bootstrap sources, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what you want me to run?
Real quick, sorry, I'm confused. How did we get here? Like, what was the difference between Bootstrap? Was that linked? Oh, okay, that just refers to this source, the make -bootstrap -sources.
So this minimal bootstrap sources extends make minimal bootstrap sources by adding fixed output derivation attributes. Okay. These calls the builder to be skipped if the expected output is found.
Okay. Sorry, I want to make sure we're at the right place. So is it make -bootstrap -sources, or is it just bootstrap -sources?
I think we understand what all this stuff is, like, not to very specifics, but if we look at the notes again and see what we have there again, we might have obtained enough context.
Oh, it is source.
See
okay, so
that these are the sources. So our expertise does not suffice to say what exactly should be in the fact that this attribute set is where it is, and it's all hidden from search.nixos.org, means that it doesn't have to be stand to some criteria, the same criteria as things that are searchable. So that means Maybe there are attributes here that shouldn't be here if we were to move this to, but we're not sure. The best thing would be to make a PR that moves this, possibly as is, and then ask, hey, people have been here for longer who know the rules, the practices. Is this good, or should some things be not here anymore, be more better hidden?
Sorry, Don, on that point, just to clarify, by this you mean just this or the whole thing?
Rotation.
Certainly not the whole thing. We do have an intention to bring the tools, generally the tools that are here, into discoverability, so that they're not all only, well, they're available, right, because you can get them, but also that they're searchable, they're discoverable and searched.
So
Rotation.
do you have anything to next? I don't believe we do.
No.
All right, then Giannis, could you take command?
Take command. Need to remember who's next. Dawn, please take the helm.
Got the helm. Didn't mean to do that. Mob start 7.
Okay, so you suggest that we open a PR and just add a comment on that, adding some people. Is that right?
I would just, yes, I just fix my better for the viewers. Yeah, if we could move this whole adder set, just move it. I'm not sure what packages inside here is. That seems a bit strange. I think it's actually a function.
Well, 74.
Yes.
Line 74, yeah.
Platforms, I don't know what is, and dot source. So it's kind of strange, but we should probably get more advice. So if we do a little bit of work, which would probably be like, a part of the work, and it needs to be done anyway, and then we kind of possibly follow up, whether it's us or someone else. Just try to yank it out of here.
Okay.
And by the set, you mean the stage 0 POSIX, yeah? Or the
yes, stage 0
the ones
if we go back up, we see most of these are irrelevant. So I think probably the rest of the things here are also irrelevant. Because all of these are kind of intermediary, maybe old versions of stuff, that they don't get bumped in order to not rebuild everything in Nix packages. Like very old versions of things.
I mean, that line 29, I think we've seen that under the stage 0 as well. Sorry, whatever it's called.
Is this?
So I think
is this here?
Yeah, line 59.
That's that shell.
And by the looks of it, it's a shell for bootstrapping.
Okay,
maybe what we can do then is create that PR for that stage 0, and then go back to those and see what we can yank out and pull out separately. That'd be a good start, do you think? Okay. Well, let's proceed with that then.
So, stage, let's see, minimal bootstrap default. The default. So here's lib make scope. And stage 0 POSIX is call packaged. The call package is actually the same one as this. So that means it's from self here. That means, what does that mean? It means that all the packages in this scope will be available. So if I go back, if we go here, for example, to default here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, how is it lib and new scope? I just don't. Well, lib and new scope will be there. Okay. Lib make scope. So it's kind of a sub-scope. It's a sub-scope of that, which makes it a little bit more difficult to pull out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But not terribly difficult. So for example, like the fact that inherit code package platforms. Yeah. So for example, under platforms here, go to platforms. The fact that this host platform exists here at all, right? That is because if I go back to minimal bootstrap default, it's probably from here, host platform. No, actually, that's from Nix packages.
Mm-hmm.
Host platforms and Nix packages. So this is not a good example, but maybe some other things, bootstrap sources. Maybe this one. No, I don't see. I think we need kind of to break it, and then the interpreter will, the evaluator will tell us when we need to pass something additional. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just try. So this is the default of stage 0 POSIX. I think we will move. You see here, stage 0 POSIX.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will move stage 0 POSIX to Linux. So to be a sibling of minimal bootstrap.
Right.
So I can do that. Packages, OS specific, Linux.
I mean, let's rotate. I'll give it to your choice if you want to do that with the next, or do you want to finish it up, Dawn? So
here, I pasted it here, I think. Git status. Yep. Mob.
nice one.
Next.
Cool. Take command, Dawn, please.
Priyansh, take the helm, please.
All right. Taking the helm. Running mob start.
Font size.
Is it not big enough? Okay. Okay. Started. Yeah.
Now go to the real top level.
Mm-hmm.
Top
All
level,
packages?
it's called top level all packages, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know, find like
Stage.
open side by side with, or top and bottom because we're so narrow. So
Mm-hmm.
open up
With
the minimal bootstrap.
minimal bootstrap. So it's gonna.
You don't
Sorry?
you don't know how to do Windows yet in the same editor?
Yeah. No, not yet. Minimal bootstraps. Was it
Default.
hex 0 something?
Default.
But that would default.
Yeah.
Oh, where minimal? Where are we going?
Default.
Hello.
This file, the first one.
This one. Okay.
find the where we get the stage 0 here defined.
Uh,
You want to
stage
move
0.
that up, right?
Yep.
Exactly. Just
I don't think I can copy that across, can I?
well, you don't need to. Just
Yeah.
write it.
So is
You're
there
not going to
something?
find it.
Yeah, but st something. Let's see. Yep. So somewhere here. Wait, what? It isn't.
You have to press enter when you find something.
Okay.
Stay there.
So should be just here.
I think so.
Stage 0. POSIX. Why is it so laggy? Okay. Call package. And you've copied it, right? So
Exactly the same. Yes.
right.
It's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Now remove it
So,
from.
right. So this would be. It's gonna. What?
Just do DD.
Just gonna manually remove that.
I kind of want to ask you to use a different editor.
Sorry. Yeah. This should be good.
There we go.
So do I build it now?
Um,
Like,
no.
I don't know if it.
Let's do all the things that we know need to be done, and then we'll probably fail at the
Okay.
call package things.
Right.
So I think we need to go to minimal bootstrap default.
Okay. Right. It's gonna close this.
And since you removed from here,
Mm-hmm.
so you need to this will be probably call packaged. Go to the top.
Yeah.
And I think you need to add to the pattern above stage 0 POSIX.
That looks good.
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe now we'll get useful errors when we try to build something.
It says it's unused.
Is there anything else
Is it?
calling it?
Nope.
Then it's not necessary actually, because
Mm-hmm.
we call package everything
Mhm.
here.
I'm
So
gonna
it's just
remove it.
in that top scope now. So it's not necessary here.
Right. So
Try building something from the other set.
right. So I'm gonna Nix build. It was minimal bootstrap. Wait, no, we've come out of it, right? Stage 0 POSIX. And was it bash? Do we have bash? Was it?
Didn't we have like hex 0?
It's not
Alright.
bash. Hex 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bash it.
What would be more interesting to try to build something from minimal bootstrap, because it uses this as dependency.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. No such file or directory. Top level, stage 0 project. I'm sorry, it won't be stage 0. It won't be that. It won't be like, it will be like,
Linux or
yeah.
mm-hmm.
Crunchy, you're muted.
Sorry, that was bugged. Yeah. What do you say it's gonna be?
So
In
you
the
want
build, it's going to be with Linux before, I think. Is that right, guys?
Rotate.
Would it? Okay. Up next thing. Nexted.
okay?
Take command punch.
Taking command. Rob, please take the helm.
All right, taking the helm. Okay, so yeah, I think what we were looking for was like Linux
Top
and then
level. Top level all packages.
top level.
Yes.
Not
Oh
that you
no.
you don't want to build. We already built. We already saw the error. We know how to fix it.
Okay, so go to top level. Let me bring up
Mhm.
this dude here. Level default.
It's not
Top
default. Top level all packages.
level, all packages,
Find stage 0.
stage 0. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll need to do //OS specific /Linux /stage 0 POSIX.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the reference. Was it 2 or just
OS
go back?
specific?
OS,
You see line
3 lines down.
2731.
yeah.
Yeah,
OS specific
one.
Linux. Okay.
That should be fine.
But I just saw some more stuff in this file because we just hit some more stage 0
We
related
did have more stuff
things
here.
here.
Yep.
That's no longer there, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me fix these.
Yeah, I think we can just remove that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's check. I want to check for some more.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that looks
That's
like
it.
those are it. Okay.
Great. Let's build.
Stage 0, POSIX, hex 0. All right. So error evaluation aborted with the following error message: lib.customization.call package with function called without required argument, derivation with meta at, and then our hex 0, the hex 0.nix.
Line 2.
Line 2,
Yes,
yeah.
it's sender.
Go in that
Right, but
file.
yeah.
Okay. Opening the file.
No, don't. Well, okay.
What's up?
I don't know. I just don't want to lose the error message.
Okay. Let me open it up down here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Stage 0, POSIX, hex 0. Okay. And line 2. So here we go.
Yeah, so it's just expecting that import right there.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean derivation with meta is from? So let's see what it. Does that mean
Minimal.
it's from the minimal bootstrap?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's just open that back up. Could we?
Minimal bootstrap.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Is it just here? Minimal bootstrap. default.
Right. So search here for derivation with meta.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. Looks like we're getting it from utils.
Utils. Okay.
So do we want to do this within stage 0 dash POSIX default
To
instead
do
of
what?
importing it? Like saying essentially the same line uh, inside stage 0 POSIX default.nix,
Mm.
because I don't think that would go in top level, right?
So this is different write text file and different write text?
Probably.
Seems that way.
We could check
Really?
out utils.
Okay, I'm gonna open utils. So there's derivation with meta, and then we have write text file. So
Yep, it's
yeah,
using the
time.
cam builder.
Let's keep going. I'll just see what else is. Okay, and then the
But
write text is using that.
this is these things are in minimal bootstrap.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
we can use minimal bootstrap as input to stage 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do that.
Okay.
Uh,
So do you want me to just say that we're going to set minimal bootstrap here instead of derivation
Yeah, so
with
add
meta?
an import for add an import for minimal bootstrap.
Okay.
And
Let me
remove it for derivation, and hopefully that
Okay.
should like, so now you can, wherever it's used, you can either put it in the dot thing, but or you could inherit and bring it to scope,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it's used just once.
Dot notation, I would say dot
Yeah,
notation.
let's do
Yeah, dot
dot for now
notation.
because it's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Bootstrap. Okay.
Right.
And do remove it. I don't like
Don't
the
think we're gonna need it. I'll just leave it there. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay. Try building it again.
rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. It
Okay.
was gonna work. Oh, it worked. Okay, hold on. Next. Okay, nexted.
All right, passing command to your room. Rob,
All right.
sorry. Yes.
Taking command. Giannis, you take the helm.
Jumping on the helm, running mob start 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20 seconds ago. Looks like I'm up to date.
Mm-hmm.
What's it?
So that one built.
Yeah, so it was no, Giannis, it's pause or sorry, stage 0 dash POSIX.
Perhaps we could try to build the entire adder set now.
We could try that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just like that, right?
well, I think we're gonna need. You can't use Nix dash or Nix space build, right? We gotta use Nix dash build. Is that correct?
Oh, okay.
With a dash A and dash
Yeah.
pure.
Yeah. Pure dash A, and then you get rid of the flake
Yeah.
notation, so you can just put POSIX. Yeah, just get rid of dot pound or dot hash, and then stage 0 dash POSIX dot. Oh, that's it. No, sorry, that's it. Stage 0.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Running. Okay. So we've got function called without required argument derivation. We've got similar problem on MSCC tools boot Nix.
Okay, so there's probably just a bunch of of the inputs that are referring to the.
Mm-hmm.
the
So, would you
derivation
like
of
me to
meta.
proceed and fix it the same way that we did before?
I think that's fine. What is the
Okay.
rest of the mob think?
I
Of
think
course.
I think so.
Yep. Proceeding with that. What was the name again? Derivation with meta. Derivation with meta. That's the only reference. So since this, so this will just become like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Should I rebuild and make sure the error's gone away?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Proceeding. Oh, what did I do?
No. It's
Oh,
another
it's the
one.
next one.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
next
cool.
one.
Proceeding on that one.
Yep. Go ahead.
Cam default.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yep. Right. Minimal bootstrap. Derivation with meta. Derivation. Okay, we've got a couple here,
Couple
so I'm replacing all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Derivation. Okay, seems to be fixed. I'm rerunning that again. Right, so now we've got that, but in a different file. Cam minimal.
Okay.
Replacing it here. Checking if there's any more. That's the only one in the thing. So now it's
MSCC.
tools. I thought we fixed this, but no, it didn't.
I think there's a lot of just variations.
Fixing this one. Any more derivations? We've got 2 in here. Fixing both. Any more? Both have minimal bootstrap. Running codes. Okay, we've got the tools extra. Let's see, tools extra. Oh, wrong one. Stage POSIX. This one. Oh, can I not? MSCC tools extra POSIX.
I think extra. Yeah. There you go. Oh boy.
Ah. All right. Okay. MSCC tools extra. No, just do it that way, but it is default. It's this one. Replacing derivation. No more. Rerunning the code. Cool.
Nice.
Right. Everything builds.
What about building the minimal bootstrap? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is this correct? Minimal dash bootstrap?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Running.
Oh, okay. So it's not coming from.
Okay.
Not from self anymore.
Self is been moved.
Should I open the file and we have a look?
You know, I think you can click at that file to open it.
Nice.
Never trust it.
Never trust it.
Oh, sorry.
It also brings you to that line, which is relevant.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
just remove the self dot.
Yeah.
That's
and
one
do we
thing.
need to put this at the top? Yep.
Because I don't think we
Yes.
did because it was showing up as not used. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now we're using it. Okay.
Should I just double check that that's the only reference? That is. Right. Rerunning. All right. So minimal bootstrap default.
Comma. I think we're already.
Yeah.
Aren't we already in there?
Sorry, I just have a question.
Yep.
These things that we inherit here from 181, where are we passing them to? What are we doing with them now?
We might not need them at all.
I'd like that question answered.
Yeah. So let's comment them out. Be honest. Let's just comment out 181.
Just 181.
Just the whole line. And then I think we have an import or an input like this. We're missing a comma or something, right?
Yeah.
So scroll up to the top. Or no?
No, what?
What's wrong? Oh, no, sorry, I just thought something was up. Lambda call without argument. Oh, okay. So that was related to the thing we just commented out. Try and build it again.
Building it again.
Nope. No, it's not.
Call without required
What?
argument. Stage 0 POSIX.
How does that?
Should we have a look at the default here?
It's not.
I'm sorry. Where'd you go? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Locate.
be in the default.
Next thing.
All right. We'll pass command to Giannis.
Second command. Dawn, please jump on the helm.
Got the helm. Starting.
Right, so I think it's just in all packages, minimal bootstrap is called probably in a different manner.
I'm
That's
going
why.
to minimal default. This, I wanted to see where they go. Shouldn't I see where they go? Why,
Have a look.
why comment them out and then wait for trouble?
That's fair. Yeah. So to see if there's a reference.
Trouble. Literally trouble. What? Nothing? I think I don't have this feature. But here is this. So we need this in this scope. We need stage 0 POSIX. Right? So if I do this, there's all these warnings and stage 0 POSIX. But why don't I get? That's why, because width is a cause of trouble, right? Because like when you see this thing and you're in a scope with width, and you're in a width scope, it cannot be statically analyzed that this does not exist in the width scope. Make sense? So I'm bringing this back. I can comment it out for now, but here, this is stage 0 POSIX, right? But that also means that we might want to inherit these, but maybe not here, because this is the scope, right? Maybe we want to inherit them in a let-in, or just because how many times are we going to see came here? Just
and
this
all the
one.
other
What
ones.
about this one? Nothing. Oh well, that's nice. But it's so these are for being in the scope, right? So here I'm just going to do stage 0 POSIX and dot came, and the other ones are just not going to be in scope anymore. And now I don't know why it's warning me about that. Yeah, comes from scope outside of the width expression. Okay, but this is kind of a linting tool that I have locally. It's not related. So I'm going to build.
Yeah.
Your
We'll get the same error though.
Cool. This is now this minimal bootstrap default.nix. Called without required argument stage 0 POSIX. But why is that? Isn't it in top level now?
It is, but minimal bootstrap is called in a very different way. So if you open all packages, look at minimal bootstrap.
Top level all packages, minimal bootstrap. It's not just called package, because that is the dependence. Of course, there's ASDF. Sorry about that. So here we need to bring in.
Yeah.
Import this and call it with these, fetch URL, check meta is, but stage 0 POSIX. that actually means inherit, right?
Yeah,
Inherit.
second line.
Mhm.
Why are they two? Oh, right. Stage 0 POSIX.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. That's a different error.
Mm-hmm.
Minimal bootstrap bash 2 doesn't have cane. Okay. Minimal bash 2
Yeah,
does not have cane.
I think it's from the
It's stage
minimal
0 POSIX,
bootstrap.
right?
Yeah,
But it
those
should be from stage 0 POSIX now, right?
Well, probably
What?
see where this is being called, and like bash 2.nix. So we might have some info there.
I think it's assumed from the scope. So we got
Yeah.
rid of those inherits.
So we do replace this with stage 0 POSIX and find, what was that? Was that cane?
Mm-hmm.
Stage 0 POSIX. Dot cane, right? Here's another one. Stage 0 POSIX. I'm going to make a.
Is there anything wrong, Don, with putting back
Running it again.
the inherits? So it's like it's within the same.
Yes, it's violating the pattern.
That's
Does
fair.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Valuation aborted. MSCC tools extra. That's the same thing, right? Remove this. Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
That. Build again. Now it's not. Now it's not called with stage 0 POSIX for some reason. So I kind of expected it to be called with stage 0 POSIX.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Dash 2. It's not called with this.
How come there's
Next thing.
Dawn, take command. Rob, what was your question? How come there's what?
well, we have derivation with meta there.
Answer the helm.
We got rid of all.
Right.
We were trying to get rid of all the
Taking
references. I mean, I don't want to prematurely, optimize it, but it just looked like that was probably going to error out too at some point.
Go to the file that, like, I think bash.default probably. Answer, you're muted.
Yeah, no, I was not speaking here. So you mean 2.nix? This one?
So default.nix. That is sibling of this.
Default.nix. Well, it's not called here. I've just checked. The call side is actually in
2.nix
minimal.
is not called there?
No, it's called in minimal bootstraps default.
Okay, then go there.
Yeah. So it's called right here. You're passing
But it
in.
is call packaged.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but we haven't brought it. It's not inheriting everything.
Where's call package from?
Call package is from with self. It's coming from self.
Right. So, but shouldn't it have? I think the point of this scope is a different from other scopes in that it doesn't. Right. C line 11, prevent using top-level adders to protect against introducing dependency on non-bootstrap packages by mistake. Any top-level inputs must be explicitly declared here.
Right.
So
it's on line 14.
Oh, these? Okay.
yeah. So you need to add stage 0 POSIX.
Smoking out. Right.
probably there, right? That makes sense to me.
So do you want me to build again?
I want you to.
Okay. Next build pure state 0 POSIX. Wait, did I do something wrong?
Yes. The order
Okay, what's
does
a build?
stage 0 POSIX as an argument to A.
Okay.
Aren't we
sorry.
building minimal as well? We're not reading this, are we?
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
building minimal bootstrap.
Minimal bootstrap. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Function call without requirement. So it's in
Minimal
utils.
bootstrap utils.
So climb. And this is not in scope. Do we have
Fix it.
right? So we're gonna.
To have a couple of things we've got to fix, right? Because we have extra tools.
Oh yeah, we have these as well. It's gonna fix it one by one. So state 0 POSIX. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna look for climb if there's anything else. Nope. Let me check for this.
I think you have LSP here.
Yes.
You don't need to do searches. Not in this scope, anyway.
Right. So this is gonna have this as well.
By the way, F8 is the key you're looking for.
F8.
Yeah, it's toggle. It's like a find the next,
It
take me to
didn't do
next
anything.
problem.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm gonna remove this. Build again.
It didn't do anything because you don't have a problem.
Nice. So now it is in core utils. Gonna head there. Climb. That's trying to run from here. I'm gonna okay. Stage 0 POSIX. F8 should work now. Yeah. That should be it.
The entirety of what we're doing now
Mhm.
also kind of says, well, the original author of that put all this stage that the added stage 0 POSIX here is wrong in putting it here, right? Or maybe they had the thought, right? It's kind of a wrong, quote unquote. Maybe they had the thought, well, yeah, maybe some people will in the future move it to top level, but I'm just going to make it work.
Right.
Like even we don't know that all of the attributes that are in it belong there at the top level.
So,
but I do have this concern that maybe we're doing all this and then Nix packages people will tell us, no, we want everything that has to do with bootstrapping to be in this bootstrapping adder set, but that's already not true. That's not already not the case because, right, the line we just added stage 0 POSIX to, all the list of explicitly added things from the top level. So I still feel that we're doing the right thing. Certainly the best with our knowledge.
The only thing I think in terms of us doing this, I'm not too sure on. Like, there's a lot of comments mentioning circular dependencies, and there are references to make minimal bootstrap sources in POSIX 0. I mean, that's like high level overview, but that's kind of where I'm. The unknown or known unknown is kind of a bit risky.
I'm gonna up next.
Managed to figure out why your Git takes so long? Is it the NSA?
It's just
sorry, man.
it's only in Nix packages. I think it's just because of the number of files. I don't, and then combine that with my system not being super fast nexted.
Take command.
Taking command. Rob, please take the helm.
All right, taking the helm.
Whilst Rob takes the helm, is there an equivalent of NSA in India?
CID maybe.
CCID.
No, not CCID, but CID.
CID. I googled it and it came up with some sort of drama, Indian drama.
That's always
Okay, so
going
we're
on.
building minimal
Bootstrap.
bootstrap. And I'll put pure.
Right.
Okay, so I'm almost there. Default. Oh, sorry, not default. Or is it?
Wait, that's
no, it's
a
default.
different error.
That's different from what you got.
Yes. What's cannot evaluate a function without a value fetch URL?
Huh.
Did you save the file? Do you have auto save? Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah,
Did
all
you want-
files were saved.
Okay.
What is it? Sorry, what does it mean? Sorry. What is cannot evaluate a function before we do anything else? What the heck does this
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Now evaluate a function that has an argument without a value. Fetch URL. Nix attempted to evaluate a function as a. Oh, you know what? Sorry. No. I'm running this from the wrong place. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
We can't be, unlike
Yeah.
Flake, we can't just be anywhere. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Sorry. False alarm. Minimal bootstrap. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, that's more like it. So
Okay.
GNU make.
Oh, Jesus. GNU make default Nix. Okay. So we had stage 0 POSIX. Then we were looking for stage 0 POSIX. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I save that. GNU patch. Okay.
Before we forget, can we
Yep.
go to top level and do recurse into adders on that set, on the new top level that we made?
Okay.
Because it's wrong to do it with it. It doesn't fit the pattern.
Let's see, what was it? It was top level.
All packages.
All packages. Stage 0. Okay. And then what do we want to do? We want to do recurse into adders.
What call package returns, we need
Uh-huh.
to pass it through lib dot recurse into adders. I think if you search for recurse into adders in this file, you'll find more examples.
Okay. Recurse into. Yeah, recurse into adders, something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back.
Control O will bring you back there.
Control O. Okay, good to know. Into adders.
You notice that the lib is not necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, lib was, yeah, it's already here.
Also,
No
what
semi.
did you do at the end there with
Yeah.
the semi needs to be only at the end,
Yeah, only at the end.
not this one.
Okay.
And a space after recurse into adders.
Yes.
I know it's 3 a.m. now?
3 a.m. No, it's like I should be awake by now. 6:30.
6:30.
Okay, that looks okay.
Yep.
Okay, let me save this. Do the minimal bootstrap.
GNU patch. We were on.
Patch. So that's next default. And so we've got stage 0 dash POSIX. And we're looking for time. Stage 0 POSIX. Okay. dev tools. Okay, whatever that is.
I just realized something funny.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hardware is moving much faster than software, because you don't have to replace software. It doesn't literally corrode.
Yeah, because it's not a physical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we have software that this software, we have software that we're using
Uh-huh.
that is from 40 years ago. We're still using it,
Yeah.
like in the world. But we don't have 40-year-old computers in the world.
Well, they are. They're
ISS.
just in museums. Yeah, nice.
No, ISS, man.
Okay, what did I... POSIX? Hold on. Did I just... Stage
Did
0
you not bring it into scope from imports?
Let's see.
Oh, you.
Don distracted me, asking me these philosophical questions. Oh, come on.
It's pilot bootcamp.
All right, LN boot. Let's see, Kime.
And mess.
Stage 0?
Oh, thank you. POSIX. I was getting confused. Okay, Kime.
Let's rotate.
Dang, okay. Let's hope we get through all those. All right. Nexted.
Rob, please take command.
Taking command. Giannis, you take the helm.
Taking the helm. Just running mob start 7. Oh. Waiting for the response.
Font size a little bit.
Oh, why do I have uncommitted changes? I'll do this.
Git checkout dot. Oh, that works. Sorry.
Oh, I think that's the same thing.
Font size a little bit.
Adjusted the font size, so let me rebuild the minimal bootstrap just to see what we got to. So head into the file, let me put it here. So stage 0 dash POSIX. I'll remove the MSCC tools as well. So going to here. Oof. Comment. Finding all the armed comments. Prefixing that. Prefixing that. Prefixing that. Prefixing that. Prefixing that. Oh, that's a dot. I've got a dot there. So I'm just going to go quickly through. Correct. Going to MSCC tools, but was there? So dash tools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
right, we've got 3 here. So all 3 here. And I'll prepend that with 0 POSIX. Stage 0 POSIX. Stage 0 POSIX. And I am rerunning the build. Okay, so that seems to come through. Now we've got something else here. So removing name, prepending here. That broke. Right, so that seems correct. Rerunning the build.
Oh, you didn't add the import for it.
Oh,
for stage
thank you. Legendary. Cool. Rerunning that.
Tiny CC.
Tiny CC. I'll just replace this with the thing. We got 2 more. Finding all of them. And the last one is just line below. Just going to double check. No other ones from stage 0. Rerunning the build.
Common.
Now Tiny CC common. Changing that. Adjusting it here. And
We're just
look.
doing this chore, running through this maze, and I'm saying, man, what a piece of work. I'm saying to myself and to you guys, look at all this.
Go in next file. And on that note, Dawn, all of this might be like, nah, we don't want it. Right, okay, so that's an interesting output. So I changed, something's gone wrong.
Unsupported
Oh,
system.
it's trying to tell you to build for multiple architectures. So it is.
So x86 unknown. Could you scroll down to see? Yeah. So i686 Linux. Wait, no. Which one's the one failing? Unknown.
So I don't have the.
The requested is unknown Linux GNU. Is that the one, or is it? Yeah, that's the one because it only builds on i686 Linux,
Well, it's,
and I think that's what it's saying, right?
I think we're just trying to build for the architectures that are supported by the minimal bootstrap, and this happens to just be the first one that's not supported. So,
Yeah.
like we've got the host system, which is an x86 64 system, and then we're trying to build on i686.
Yep.
So, like, yeah. So maybe if there's a way to specify for minimal bootstrap, we can specify x86, so we can build everything for the x86 architecture that's part of minimal bootstrap. So we're not trying to. I think there's a different way we need to do like cross compiling.
But this architecture is supported.
It is supported.
We happen to know that i686 works on x86-64. So we could just do the right. We could just force it.
So you're saying we add it into metadata
Oh,
platform?
you mean just
or just add the
export
environment variable?
You export the environment variable and say that's fine.
Maybe worth a try.
Yeah, good.
All right, that was a complete whoosh. So give me explicit instructions, please.
So
in
go
the
ahead.
error itself.
Oh, you just scroll down, Giannis, and you have there you go. You have the export variable. So
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, export that, and then rerun your.
Yeah, but rerunning won't work because you can't do it in pure mode. I don't think, or never
I
mind.
don't know.
Never mind.
Okay.
Probably with that's a flake thing, I guess.
Well, it also could blow up later.
Yeah.
Moving to the next one as we replacing the combs with posits. What was it? Jesus, brain fart. What was it? Posits.
Stage 0 POSIX.
Stage 0 POSIX.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So that's replaced. Rebuilding.
Oh.
Did Giannis do it?
I'm very good at copy pasting. I'll let you know.
Come on. I'll rotate after this.
Mhm.
Maybe this could take a while though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but it kind of sits well with Don not being here.
Like, whilst it's doing this, can I ask a question? So it's to do with like we've got like a circular dependency. So POSIX depends on minimal bootstrap, and our minimal bootstrap depends on POSIX. So what's the point of pulling it up?
Does POSIX depend on minimal bootstrap?
So the KM package, we are pulling the minimal bootstrap in there with that meta information and the builder, I think.
With
Aren't we?
it was the DRV meta.
I'll show you
You're
what I
thinking
mean.
of?
I might be completely off.
Okay.
KM POSIX 0. POSIX 0 KM. It's going to go
Mhm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, default. So here, we got minimal bootstrap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Derivation with meta, right? So this is what I mean about this circular dependency. If it is even circular dependency, I don't know how it really works. So that's why I'm kind of asking, just to try to wrap
I
my
don't.
head
I don't.
around it.
Sorry, but how would it be a circular dependency? I still don't see how that's gonna be.
As in, like in our stage 0 POSIX, right? So in
Mhm.
our KM thing, we are referencing minimal bootstrap, and in our minimal bootstrap, we are referencing stage 0 POSIX.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of those
Right.
tools underneath, but that's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Let's.
understand. So bear in mind,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Let's just rotate the pilot. Sorry, the captain.
I'm here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I will rotate to Don. And Don, just to bring you, we were talking about circular dependencies on stage 0 POSIX
A
and
timer.
on
thank you.
minimal bootstrap.
I'm confused.
Well, so
What's rotation?
rotation is we're keeping Giannis on the helm, and then you're going to take over as captain, and then that would leave after you would be Priyanshu, and then back to me.
Why are we keeping on it from the hill?
A build is going on. We're build minimal bootstrap.
We're trying to build minimal bootstrap.
Got it. I think it's Okay.
It's taking longer than expected.
I think we maybe shouldn't build it. I mean, it's building GCC, isn't it? And Bash, and don't know how long this will take. I think evaluation is the important part here. Like if the build, the evaluation passes,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is the output we're seeing
Yeah,
so
Well,
far.
just
so far, yes.
Tiny CC, boot, mess, unstable. Okay.
this is the one that had the architecture problem.
And
Well, this is probably the first of many, if we're building all of them.
yeah.
For all the supported architectures.
Are we?
I mean, I thought that since we're trying to build, what was it, 686, right? Like, I'm assuming it's going to go through all of them, but maybe not.
I don't think so.
It's not?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't go
Okay.
through all of them. I think it was just that our platform just didn't have that the platform like that it supports.
Okay.
I would say keep this in the background and try building stage 0 again. Stage
Hmm.
0.
Right.
That's I'm in the right place.
You're in NGI.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What's wrong?
So next dash build.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Cool.
No change. Cool. I would say this looks like it's done. To some degree. Maybe open a
PR.
draft PR with this to get feedback, and we will comment on it, ask some questions, such.
So where
We'll
am
need
I
to
here?
mob down this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to escape this and just mob done it?
At this point, I would
I'll just do it from here.
see the diff.
You're in NGI again.
Let me close this. I don't know why it keeps going up. See the diff? What's the flag I need to give?
So base branch to minimal bootstrap.
Uh-huh.
So the notes.
At this point, I think we can remove the notes,
Okay.
or
Mhm.
we should. I don't think there's, because we ran out of time, right? We have an hour of work to do, and our notes are not going to have any value. We're not going to do any more work. So
Cool. Removing notes.
whoever next uses it will have to make their own notes, figure out their own things.
Right. Rerunning. So no notes anymore. So you got these replaced.
Yeah.
So this is all the same. Next file.
I wish I had Difftastic here instead of this. Easier to read.
Moving forward.
Let's rotate so that we do have this Difftastic. Assuming that we do. That we would.
So there's something
This
failed.
has failed, by the way. Mm.
What's the error?
Could it be because the error is build of some derivations failed and for builder for
Could you see the last line? There's make before the pink errors. Just the last line before the pink. No. Yeah, there. Make. Yeah. That's. It's not descriptive, but yeah, there's unknown register just above that. Is that because we tried to build the i686 one?
Likely.
Yeah.
Leave it. Mob next.
next thing. Next it.
A bit confused about rotation.
I'll be.
Okay, I think I know. I think I know it. Right. Okay. So Priyan should take command.
Taking command down. Please take the in.
Got it.
All right. So.
Start 7.
Mm-hmm.
Showing the diff.
Yes, please.
Here.
So let's scroll down.
See, these are much easier to read.
Mm-hmm.
Addition. Okay.
Yep.
One page down.
That looks good.
Okay. Okay, one page down. That's okay. We know what this is. This is explicit adding of stage 0 POSIX to the minimal bootstrap scope.
Mm-hmm. That looks good. We've removed stage 0 POSIX from there.
From minimal bootstrap,
Yes.
and the inheriting of all of these
Mm-hmm.
from stage 0 POSIX. Another page down. Test this, that, this, that. Another page down. This, that, this. Another page down. Another one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Another one. Another page down. This, and then I'll scroll another page down because we don't see it here. The actual change, it'll be emphasized here. This and that. Another page down. This. Let's save here. Another page down.
Yeah, that seems fine.
What the heck is that?
Um,
What did we do here?
did we do anything there? What
I think there's
what does
more
it say?
context. Scroll down a little bit.
Another page down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's just the context.
This, that, this, that. Another page down. This, that, this, that, this. Another page down. This, that, this, that, this. Another page down. This, that, this, that. Another page down. This, that, this, that. Another page down. This, that, this, that. This. Another page down. This, that. Stage 0 POSIX. Page down. This. Oh boy. What is no changes? It's renamed. Renamed.
We moved it.
Renamed. This is, yes, derivation meta minimal bootstrap. This derivation meta will come from minimal bootstrap. So you're right that this is what Yanis was saying, that stage 0 POSIX also uses minimal bootstrap. But it seems to evaluate. So Nix language allows for this kind of thing.
But
and that was already the case. We did not invent this. We just, moved things around.
For my own benefit. So like the packages don't necessarily have to be, well, I guess they can't always be completely independent. So, never mind. Yeah, thank you.
Circular evaluation errors do exist. It's just that this is not it. They didn't occur here. All right, so we know what we did there. We know what this is. Another one. More of that. More of that. This is just a rename, another rename. More of the same, another rename, more of the same. More of the same, another rename. Scrolling up a little bit. Yeah, calling minimal bootstrap with this to have it in scope, because it's all explicit here. And not sure what happens. Oh, no.
This is part of the moving one level
here
up.
Removed that and removed that. So that's good. And here is the new top level with recursion to atters. That's it. I think we can mob done and get a draft out there. Okay. So mob done. See the git status. Yeah, we have a bunch of files, but not too many. Just long names, long paths. Git commit. Selecting all this stuff. Yep, that looks right.
Mm-hmm.
Ife, Ali, and Adrian. And all of us are
Mm-hmm.
probably here except for me. So I'll add me. I have to type it in. Okay, and then stage 0 POSIX, move to top level.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can add that it's for NGI packages.
Provide like a reference.
Yeah.
We should rotate.
This one. 2 words. This one. Is that good enough, right? For the description, and then we'll add comments on the code.
Okay.
Seems
Some
fine.
questions later. So I'm doing just a git push,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can let go.
Right. So
Rotated.
yeah, Rob, please take command.
All right, taking command. Priyanshu, could you take the helm?
Taking the helm. So I'm gonna start the timer here.
Thank you.
So we want to pull up a PR from
Yes, I'd switch
think-
to the base branch and
Yeah, make
pull
sure you're
it.
on the right branch.
switch minimal. I'm gonna get pull here.
GHPR create with draft.
Yes. Now clear gh PR create draft. No remote. What?
GH repo set default.
Does it need an argument?
It's interactive.
Okay. So that would be NGI.
It would be
Right.
NixOS Nix packages.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the one you're pushing to. It's the one you're going to open the PR against.
Okay. I'm gonna create. So that seems fine.
Looks good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pull request template.
E.
What? E. Okay.
Press E.
Yeah. So gonna check this.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really. We built stage 0, right? But
Yeah.
so okay, we built stage 0.
Yes, and then we did. So we don't have any binaries, and it's contributing. I think that's should be it. So
Well,
is that
Well, I think you want to get rid of.
mm,
Like it kind of just appends all the or
oh,
prepends.
all right? Yeah. Why do we
You can just get
we
rid of
wanna
it.
have co-authors?
You might want to leave the reference to the
Yeah, that's fine.
the issue and just put it in the description.
So that how's this removed? Control K.
D. Oh, this is not the.
This is
Yeah,
nano.
control case to cut. Yeah,
Yeah, but Control K didn't. Oh, Control. Yeah, it didn't work.
just do
Your
line by line.
VS Code is capturing Control K.
Oh, I'm good. Wait, can I not?
It's okay.
That's
just,
tricky.
yeah.
What can I do here then?
Just backspace.
Do something.
The backspace is not okay. I'm just gonna.
There you go.
Should be fine. That's not nice of VS Code to do that.
I forgot you
Right.
were in VS Code to begin with. Then move.
Yeah, I have to move this.
I don't know.
Gonna
Or just rewrite it out. Yeah, there you
push.
go. Nice.
Right.
Okay.
That should be fine.
How are you going to close it?
Control X.
Just
It
control
works.
it. Control
It
X.
doesn't capture Control X.
Yeah.
Yes. So this looks good to everyone.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Okay. Saving. Continue in browser or submit as draft. I think.
Submit as draft.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna open that up as well. That's our PR.
Nice.
Okay. So what to next? Or do we wait for some CI?
Comment. I think the first point that we want to make is that, and we can probably put that as a review comment, so it's like has that feature.
Oh, so you can
right.
inline. You can have the discussion.
You can have discussion. You can resolve it and all those
So
things.
globally or
No, not
on
globally. On a line, the top level probably. All packages.
what?
Oh, you had it. There you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna comment on the file. Or do
On,
you want to?
but not on the file. On the last one, where we added
one?
the yes.
Okay.
I would comment on is that that we're not like we were tasked. So we were tasked to. Well, that's already in the context. So, but the point is, we're not really sure that. Well, we can be more specific. That this needs to. Well, I'm sorry. Like I'm thinking with my there are more things to look at, right? Like we just run out of time with this. Like we can just write a to-do list somewhere, like maybe in the as a comment, maybe here is as good as anything else, or have multiple of these. I'm not sure, or just a list, because we're not going to do it. Someone else will pick it up. From what one thing is, do all those now that they're in the top level or in a new, now that they're discoverable, right? Now that the stage 0 is discoverable, do they have proper meta?
Right. Meta attributes.
Now that stage 0 POSIX is discoverable, do all of the derivations within it have proper .meta? Sure, yeah. So that's one item, right? Are there extraneous attributes?
So let's keep. My suggestion is keep Priyanshu on the helm, and then I'll rotate to Giannis.
Thanks. Yeah, I think.
Right. Let's start the timer.
Thanks, Priyanshu.
Timer has begun. Yep. So we would add extraneous attributes.
I'm not sure. Is there anything else like that? Like besides it might not going all the way towards full discoverability of that work, because it's not only the stage 0 POSIX that was added, maybe some stuff in minimal bootstrap, but I don't really know whether any other attribute should really be exposed. I think the crux of it is the stage 0
Right.
POSIX.
So do we write that in as a potentially unlikely situation, or do we
No,
just leave
because that's not in this. Right, it's not related to this particular PR.
Okay.
This PR is like progress toward closing the NGI, and maybe it's the whole thing. Like we don't know.
That's right.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, what else? Right? Is there anything else?
Right.
If it has proper meta attributes, here's one. Perhaps it would be worthwhile to take a look at the attributes, the attribute names, considering it'll be discoverable now, but even like, discoverable doesn't make it. It's not that like we're turning it from private to public, right? Like we cannot
in the top level namespace.
I think this point is kind of like I'm changing my mind about this point, because it's not like we're making it public. No, we're making it more discoverable. It's not like we have an opportunity to review the attribute names before we make it public. That's not the case. I think I'm changing cancel on this.
Okay.
Yeah, in that case, I think I don't have anything to add here.
Right. That looks good to me as well. I don't think that there's gonna be anything here.
By the way, I'd like to show you in an editor why it's not discoverable currently. If you go to search.nixos.org, you can believe me that if you type in mess, sorry, like I don't know what's
MSCC tools exist.
Like whatever from stage
well, hex 0.
Hex 0. You won't find it, and I can show you why. In Nix packages, there is top level something config. That's more interesting than actually trying the search.
Do you want to just submit this, and then we'll jump to that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't have anything more to add.
So
I think
I had a
single comment here. Right?
No, I would start a review.
Start the review, and
but if you review and then who's gonna then
whatever.
Priyanshu is responsible for closing it, right?
Yeah, sure. Single comment. We don't really have anything to.
All right.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah. So what's the config called? What's the config?
How about we
mentioned?
link this in the NGI packages issue?
It should already be linked because you included it in the conversation, or in the description.
Hopefully,
but I don't think it is linked in a way that would notify anyone. This doesn't.
Yeah, this
is
notifications.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, no, it says mentioned 8 minutes ago, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
but this
from my experience with GitHub, this does not notify people who are subscribed.
Well, you would get an email. Yeah.
Right. So, pull request open for this.
Just paste in the link.
That's it.
Maybe say, considering we've run out of time, this seems like to the best of our efforts, possibly the majority of progress.
Sorry, I don't.
This
This seems-
seems like to the best of our efforts. Yeah, good. Possibly the majority of progress toward this closing this issue.
Mhm.
Right. That looks good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, do we head to top level, or
Yeah, I can show you that. I can show you that.
we can
Top
rotate
level
probably.
config. Just go there. It's 1.9.
Top level
Config.
config. Mm-hmm. Which
Scroll to the
line?
bottom. I think it's short. Search for minimal bootstrap. What is it called? Minimal bootstrap.
It's not here.
It's not. So it's not this file. Top level something else config. You
Oh,
did
there's a
not make an
bunch of
error by using Control P. Just choose another file.
Sorry, packages
Packages
config.
config. Yes.
Sorry, bootstrap. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There it is.
This is it. Minimal bootstrap packages aren't used for anything but bootstrapping our std env. They should not be used for any other purpose and therefore not show up in search results or repository tracking services that consume our packages.json.
Right.
So and that's true, kind of, but now, it seems that stage 0 POSIX is like a, valid project on its own, right? Something valid something to package. And
Right.
cool.
Nothing to next.
Passing on
All right.
to the next. So Priyanshu, take command.
All right.
Wait,
Wait 1 second.
wait.
Oh no, was it?
Don?
I think that we don't need to rotate because we're probably going offline now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good stopping point.
Cool.
Right.
So this has been here we are. This has been a series of live streams where we have just did our normal work, but being aware that we are live, but not much more than that. We just wanted to do this little extra effort in order to provide, I feel, significant benefit, learning opportunity to those interested in getting into Nix. This is not only streamed live, but also the recording will be available forever and ever. So enjoy. We hope you enjoyed. And you can follow us on the Twitters and everything. Definitely like and subscribe to the NixOS channel and so on. And keep on Nixing. Thank you for participating, Yanis, Rob, Priyanshu.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Happy to do it.
facilitating, Dawn.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was nice being on the streams as well.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye everyone.